Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of How to Become a Good YouTube Commentator. And it's your boy Hazard here, bringing you guys some tips on how to make sure you have good audio in your videos, as that is a requirement for many networks, new and old, that you have good, clear, clean, crisp commentaries, and that there's not a lot of white noise or static in the background of your audio, and that you're very easily heard, and that you don't creep us out by only having audio on one side, as in you hear it on the left side but you don't hear anything on your right side. And it's whatever, I said white side, hope no one caught that. Anyways, a good mic. How do you find a good mic? You do not need a Blue Snowballs or a Blue Yeti, although it does make your life easier if you do indeed have a Blue Snowball and slash or Blue Yeti. And if you have a Blue Snowball and slash or Blue Yeti, I suggest that you go and buy a pop filter if you do not already have one. It lets your S's and your P's not make sharp noises while you're talking into the mic. And so yes, all you need is a good Turtle Beach headset or any other good gaming headset. Usually they more expensive it is, the better, but sometimes you can find some really nice headsets for really cheap, and sound audio is good. What you want to do to test your mic, to make sure that it is good, is just record like maybe 30-40 seconds and play it back over and over and over again without cleaning the file up. All you have to do is listen and make sure you don't hear any in the background, and to make sure that it doesn't warp your voice. If you don't know what a warp sounds like, it sounds like that. You do not want that in your videos, and I definitely don't want to listen to that, because the first thing that comes to mind is that X button on the top right hand of my screen. Just leave. Anyways, so after you found yourself a decent mic, it doesn't have to be perfect. What you want to do is invest in a program called Audacity. You'll need about $0.00, because it is free. So go to Audacity.soundforge or whatever it is, look up SoundForge, whatever, and download Audacity. It'll help you tremendously when you're recording live or commentaries. It makes your life a whole lot easier, as you can record there, and you can make sure that your audio is being performed in 2 channels and not just one. So what you want to do after you have recorded, you want to in fact go to Effect, and then go to Get Noise Removal, then go to Get Noise Profile, and after it gets the noise profile, you want to go back to Effect, go back to Noise Removal, and then change the settings and preview it to make sure that the settings sound good. And the settings really depend on the mic. Different mics have different settings. I know a couple of my mics had to rearrange the settings on Audacity, but the settings saved, so that's a good thing. So what you want to do next is press OK, and then it'll do its magic. It'll hump the boat, it'll rock the boat, it'll rock the pineapple, it will rock your world. And then you'll see that the audio is really low to the flow. How low can you go? So after you do all of that, what you want to do is go back to Effect, go to Normalize, and then press OK. Regular normalize settings should be fine, so you'll be fine with that. So yes. And last but not least, you have voice training. Voice training is very important. You want to train your voice as much as possible to sound as legible and clear as possible. I said legible. That's just retarded. And you also want to have a wide vocabulary, so you don't get caught saying stupid things like your voice has to be legible. But yeah, so you want to train your voice by maybe talking to yourself or pretending to commentate over live gameplay. It helps a lot in the future when you want to do live commentaries and you have nothing to talk about. You just sort of pretend. So yes, audio. Voice training also helps if you want to do something special or if you're explaining something. It helps that people can understand you and people will get the joke. And you don't say roses are red, violets are blue, you smell like pee, I love you. Get it? You don't get it? Can hear me? What? See, that's what happens when your voice is not legible. What? Legible? What? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this. This has been episode 2 of how to become a good YouTube commentator, audio. And also, one last thing before I go. If your audio settings sound weird when you record with your mic, try going into your sound card settings and changing those settings. That should help a lot. I hate when my voice sounds like that. It sounds so boring. Anyways, go jerk me off or whatever. Follow me on Twitter. I'm out.